Wellesley Friends of Recycling is happy to sponsor this video to raise awareness on how much recycling saves the residents in town and how to recycle more effectively. Recycling is one of the 3 R's that drive waste remediation. They are reduce, reuse, and recycle. That is the order of their influence on the waste stream as well. Recycling is actually the least powerful or last resort. The Wellesley Recycling Disposal Facility, fondly known as the RDF, is the operation in town that makes it happen. The RDF is run by the town's Department of Public Works. The superintendent and 20-year-plus employee of the Wellesley RDF is Gordon Martin.
The building behind me is the old incinerator building. It was built sometime in the 1950s. All of town's trash, commercial and residential trash, came in. Residents would direct drop into the pit. The trash was incinerated. The ash was deposited in the backyard. Sometime in the early 1970s, the incinerator was closed because it couldn't meet federal air pollution standards. And it was closed, and at that point we became a transfer station. All the trash continued to come in, but we hauled the trash to a local landfill. It was in 1970 that the women's group started a recycling operation here. They started collecting newspaper, cardboard, plastic bottles, glass. Sometime after that, DPW took it over, and it was then that the town started investing into the recycling operation.
The RDF has a baling operation that is critical to its success. Residents drop off newspaper and other items to the facility. Newspaper offers us the biggest opportunity to both save dollars and avoid costs.
These 4 bunkers is different grades of paper. The far end is cardboard, newspaper, brown bags, and newspaper. The employee that fills this conveyor belt right here, right now they're doing plastic, but the employee that runs the small front end loader to feed the baler, he's like a mix master. He's like the baker in the kitchen. Right now, number 8 newspaper is paying the highest price. So, being a mix master, he's going to take 2 scoops of the newspaper, 1 scoop of the low grade paper, and he makes the number 8 paper. The reason why we do that is because low grade paper sells for quite a bit less than newspaper. And there's an acceptable allowance of low grade paper getting into the newspaper. So by taking 2 or 3 scoops of newspaper and 1 scoop of the low grade, it's like a trick of the trade. We're able to get premium dollars for our low grade paper.
Cardboard is the second best item in terms of bang for the buck.
The baler basically compacts all of your recyclable material into a manageable product so that it can be handled many times. We take a bale, we load it into a tractor trailer. If it's going overseas, we'll load a shipping container for shipping overseas.
Notice the signage that demonstrates what and where to recycle various items. There are places to put cardboard, newspaper, office paper, brown, clear, and green glass, tin foil, plastic bottles, and many more items. The key to getting the best product to sell on the recycling market is to make sure it is separated, not contaminated.
This area here is for refundable containers. We make a little over $18,000 a year from this area alone, from the refundable bottles and cans, the 5 cents per container. This is the glass recycling drop-off area. We recycle brown glass here, green glass, and clear glass. It costs us roughly $3,000 a year to recycle glass, even though we're selling clear glass for $25 a ton. This is the aluminum can, non-refundable cans. We don't get a lot of it, but to follow a policy of diverting as much as we can. We do collect it. This is the plastic bag drop-off. Astonishing in how much we're collecting. This container can fill up in less than a week. This is the non-bottle plastics. It's basically 3 through 7 plastic, but we got away from asking the residents to read the number on the bottom of the container. The results of the change was that we're collecting more plastic and we're getting more money for it. This is the colored bottle section. This is our money maker right here. Milk bottles, and it pays upwards of 32 to 35 cents a pound. And when you're recycling your plastics, be sure to separate out your milk bottles from your laundry detergent bottles. And if you have any non-bottles, you put that in that third area over there. Here we have the aluminum foil. Residents do a great job separating things out, but we still need to do a quality check on the material. This is the steel can caster bin. As you can see, residents have done a really good job separating material out. I still see a paint can and aluminum cans in there. That doesn't belong there. This is the residential recycling area for paper. Residents walk up to these open windows, drop off their mixed office paper, white and colored ledger. Basically, it's where we put all of the low-grade paper. This is the area where we're recycling inkjet cartridges. We're making money on that. Eyeglasses, we're giving that away. Electronic media, we're giving it away. We're not making any money on it. Household batteries is a cost item. And cell phones, we're making money on.
As we continue on the tour of items to recycle at the RDF, there are larger areas that do metal, tires, and yard waste that is turned to compost. At the RDF is a take and leave section. Here residents can drop off usable items that may be picked up by other residents.
As you can see, a lot of good items come here. Right now it's being organized and run by the Friends of Recycling, the volunteers. They're doing a fantastic job.
We're a group of Wellesley residents who come and support the RDF and this reusable area and help to keep it organized. We have separate categories for the items, some children's, household, furniture, just about anything and everything is really interesting, some of the things that come in.
Separate microwave ovens and
but some of the other
wash machines and stuff like that.
And you know, one of the other things that we do is we help the townspeople distribute things that don't come here into the other recyclable areas throughout the facility here. And it's very rewarding to see people bring good used items and other people take them. We have a ball. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
You know, we meet a lot of good people.
The RDF is a transfer hall facility. These compactors are where we want to put the least amount of material we bring from our homes.
Here we have the trash compactors for the residents. There are 5 compactors and 10 lanes. There's 1 lane for each trash compactor. We have newspaper and cardboard on both ends. We do that because we want to make sure that we collect as much newspaper and cardboard as we can, so the resident that comes in who doesn't have the time to make a stop in the recycling area, this is our way of trying to collect as much cardboard and newspaper as we can. Make it convenient for the resident to, again, make one stop, get rid of your trash, your newspaper and cardboard. According to Massachusetts officials, the Wellesley Recycling Facility is one of the premier recycling operations in the country. We achieved that success for many reasons. The main reason is because the residents of this town support us, the politicians, the DPW administrators, and above all, the dedicated staff.
Contact us if you'd like to be involved in making a difference for reducing unnecessary waste and saving our tax dollars. Call the Wellesley Department of Public Works at 781-235-7600 extension 240 to speak to a real person at the RDF who can answer questions on how and what to recycle.